Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's DJ Pony, and I am bringing you the second chapter of Pattycakes. Yeah! So, I want to apologize, first of all, for not releasing it yesterday. Simply put, I did record it yesterday, and I was about to put the video up when I had, the urge, for whatever reason, just to, listen to it again. And I actually heard a bunch of dogs barking in the background. I didn't think my mic would pick it up, but it did. So I didn't want to upload it. I do want to give you guys the best quality I can, in the shortest amount of time. So, it's not exactly going to be too much of a reaction video because I already did reread it, but I will try to give you guys the same reaction. I probably will have the same reaction. So, without further ado, Pattycakes Chapter 2 by whatever, I don't know, what's this guy's name? Pegacorn on the Cob. The two of them spent the next half hour or so playing as any mother or daughter would. Fluttershy put a lot of effort into the nursery room. There was a table with a pink tablecloth and a tea set. Rainbow Dash was not entirely keen on having a tea party with Fluttershy, but abided as best as she could. The closet was also filled with all manner of infantile clothing. Fluttershy had Rainbow Dash try on each outfit and model it for her, much to the Blue Pony's dismay. "Those dresses look adorable on you, Rainbow Dash." Rainbow Dash, who was currently wearing a pink frilly maid-like dress, only huffed. Just then Fluttershy looked as she suddenly remembered something. "Oh, I just remembered that I have to check on one of the animals in my care. I'll be right back, baby," said Fluttershy as she walked out the room. Fluttershy had left the door to the nursery open. Rainbow Dash was tempted to escape to the outside, but decided against it considering how she was dressed and had no way to change that. By now she realized that she could no longer hold on to her bladder. She needed to relieve herself one way or the other. Looking and listening around to make sure Fluttershy was not around, she spread her legs, pulled up her dress, and finally let it all go in her diaper, giving a sigh of relief. When she was done, the pink butterflies in her yellow diaper had disappeared, and her diaper was much warmer and softer. Curiosity got the better of her, and she started to play with her wet diapers. Ew, how would you even do that? Seriously? It's nasty. People these days, holy crap. "Enjoying your diapers, I see." Rainbow Dash almost peed her diapers again when she heard that. She turned and saw that Fluttershy had returned, and she hadn't noticed. No," said the Blue Pony, pushing her dress down. "I hate these things. Get them off." "I'll tell you what. Just call me Mommy, and I'll change your diapers." Rainbow Dash considered the option, but quickly put it out of her mind.
"I've been in worse situations. I don't mind the diapers."
She stopped for a moment and realized what she had just said.
That's not what I mean,"
said the Blue Pegasus, waving her hooves in front of her.
"I mean that I would rather be in diapers than call you Mommy."
Suddenly, Rainbow Dash's stomach began to grumble.
"Looks like someone is hungry,"
said the Yellow Pegasus.
"Follow me. I'll fix you up something."
Fluttershy trotted out of the nursery, and Rainbow Dash followed after. The diaper on her rear made a distinct crinkling noise as she walked. Rainbow Dash cringed at the feeling, but tolerated it for the moment if playing along meant her eventual freedom. Fluttershy went into the kitchen while Rainbow Dash remained in the dining room. There was a table, but no places to sit at. Fluttershy came out soon after with a tray with a bowl filled with hot cereal and spoon, and set the tray on the table.
"Oatmeal?"
asked Rainbow Dash.
"Indeed,"
said Fluttershy.
"I suppose I could go for some oatmeal." "Have a seat, please." "Where? There's no place to sit."
Fluttershy pointed to a piece of furniture that escaped Rainbow Dash's attention when she first came into the room. It was a high chair, complete with built-in table and buckling belt to keep the occupants safe in it.
"There's no way I am sitting in that," said Dash as she crossed her arms.
Fluttershy gave Rainbow Dash a look that one of a puppy dog as means of silently pleading with her. Rainbow Dash only shook her head from side to side in defiance. Then Fluttershy did something she had never done to her friend before. She gave her the stare. It was the look that always filled those she gave it to with dread. Rainbow Dash lowered her ears and backed away slowly. Without a word, she got into the high chair. When she was seated, Fluttershy returned to her normal disposition and came over and buckled the blue diapered pony in and closed the tray, effectively locking her into the chair. Once this was done, she brought the bowl of oatmeal and spoon and placed it on the high chair tray.
"Oh, I almost forgot,"
said Fluttershy. She ran out for a bit and returned with a bib. Rainbow Dash was a bit tired of protesting, so she let Fluttershy put the bib on her without much of a fuss. Then Fluttershy took the spoon and put it in the oatmeal.
"Now, Dashy, are you going to be a good filly and let me feed you?" Whatever."
Fluttershy gripped the handle of the spoon with her teeth and scooped up a helping of oatmeal. Smiling, she brought it to Dash's mouth. Rainbow Dash opened her mouth and allowed the spoon inside. Wrapping her lips around the spoon, she drew the food into her mouth while Fluttershy drew the spoon out. This process repeated over and over and over again until the bowl was empty. All the while, nothing but thoughts of sheer and utter humiliation filled Rainbow Dash's head, as well as fears of what anyone might say if they saw her like this.
"There, all done,"
said Fluttershy with pride.
"Oh my, you spilled some. Good thing you have that bib."
Fluttershy used the spoon to scoop up the excess oatmeal and feed it to Dash. Once she was done, Fluttershy removed the bowl and spoon and set them to the side.
"Now, I imagine you're thirsty, right?"
said the yellow pony.
"I could use something to drink, as long as it's not any more of that gummy-aid stuff."
Fluttershy nodded and went to the kitchen and returned with a baby bottle.
"I should have seen this one coming,"
said the blue pony. Fluttershy held the bottle with her hoof up to her friend's mouth. Rainbow Dash gave a sigh of utter defeat and wrapped her lips around the amber nipple and began to suckle. Her efforts resulted in a trickle of warm milk in her mouth. It seemed like an awfully lot of work just to drink some milk. But as she did so, something happened that she did not expect. The suckling action was calming her down. Soon the suckling motion became autonomous, and Rainbow Dash drank to her heart's content. Fluttershy seemed to notice this change as well and smiled widely. Once she was done, she removed the bottle, but Rainbow Dash was still making a suckling motion with her lips. Fluttershy responded by placing a pacifier on a pendant in Dash's mouth, which she took to quite well.
"Come on, my little filly,"
said Fluttershy as she removed the tray and restraints from the high chair and helped Rainbow Dash down. After a nutritious meal, Fluttershy escorted Rainbow Dash back to the nursery. Fluttershy saw that Rainbow Dash was visibly beginning to break down, but she knew it was a little premature to tell if her efforts were completely successful. For all she knew, the blue pony was merely playing along with the promise of freedom at the end of the day if she cooperated. Rainbow Dash was still suckling on her passy when she walked into the nursery, her rear crinkling behind her. She walked over to a nearby teddy bear and began to cuddle with it. Fluttershy decided that now would be a good time for a story, so she reached for a book from a nearby bookshelf and went over to a nearby beanbag and called Rainbow Dash over to her. Rainbow Dash seemed quite disoriented, but found her way next to Fluttershy and sat in the beanbag chair with her. Fluttershy opened the book and read aloud. The story itself was nothing terribly earth-shattering. It was about a pony wishing to hold the world's biggest tea party. But Fluttershy read the story as she was the newly elected mayor of Ponyville reading her inaugural address. When she was done, she closed the book and turned to Dash.
"So, Dashy, what do you think of the story?"
Rainbow Dash spit out the pacifier, which was still attached via a pendant.
It was okay. It's no Harry Trot on the Philosopher's Stone, though." "I see. Well, in that case, maybe I should show you something else."
Fluttershy got up and put the book away and returned with a photo album. She sat down next to the diapered pony and opened the album. The first photo was that of Fluttershy's young filly, still living in Cloudsdale.
"Aw, how cute,"
said Rainbow Dash. Fluttershy turned the page, which revealed photos of 5 other ponies and their circle of friends as young fillies, including Rainbow Dash. The blue pony smiled and laughed at the sight. Then Fluttershy turned the page and Rainbow Dash's laughter stopped. The first photo was of Shirley in a short dress, diaper, and pacifier and holding a stuffed animal. She was clearly not a filly in this photo, but of adult age and posed proactively for the camera. The next photo showed the mayor of Ponyville, dressed similarly and in Carrot Top and Cupcake and dressed in baby outfits. One by one, Fluttershy turned the pages of the album to reveal more of the same. Citizens of Ponyville turned into adult foals. Further pages revealed intimate, diapered photos of Lyra, Bonbon, Spike, Brayburn, Big Macintosh, and sure enough, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Applejack, and Twilight Sparkle too. When Rainbow Dash saw a photo of various members of the Wonderbolts in diapers, she jumped up and made a run for the door.
"Where are you going?"
asked Fluttershy.
"Away from you!" said Rainbow Dash in disgust. "This is sick! Grown ponies in diapers? What did you do to them all?" "Now, Dashie, all these photos were taken with permission. Those ponies and I consented to a little adult foul play, and each photo is a fond memory of it." "So why force this on me?" "I told you. You're going to be my baby." "Screw that! You think I'm going to take this? You think I'm going to allow you to treat me like a baby just because—"
But before Rainbow Dash could finish, something happened that the blue pony never foresaw. She messed her diapers. She didn't even feel it happening, nor was she given any time to react to it. It just happened. One moment she was talking, and the next minute she was filling her diapers with excrement, as if it were natural and automatic as breathing. All this paralyzed the blue pony with fear. When the deed was done, she reached behind her and patted her diapered rear, causing it to squish. Rainbow Dash realized that for reasons beyond her understanding, she had messed herself uncontrollably, and it frightened her to the core. She began to cry.
"Aw, there,"
said Fluttershy, comforting the blue Pegasus.
"It's okay. Want me to change your diapers?"
As much as she hated to admit it, she needed a good diaper change and nodded.
"Okay, but if you want me to change you, you need to call me Mommy and then ask me to change you."
Rainbow Dash thought about this and what it would mean for her. She was in quite a predicament right now, and the only way out of it was through the very person who put her in this mess. She had little choice in the matter. Prolonging the inevitable would only make it worse on her.
I
began the scared blue Pegasus.
What's that?
asked the yellow Pegasus. Rainbow Dash was beginning to feel really filthy, both internally and externally. She knew what she had to do.
"Mommy, I want you to change my diapers," she said.
Did she really say diapers? Fluttershy smiled approvingly and escorted Dash to the changing table. It didn't take any fancy instruction of what she was supposed to do. She lay down on the changing table and held her hooves up. Fluttershy swiftly undid the messy diaper, rolling it up and throwing it away. Then she started to clean up Dash with a series of moist towelettes. As she felt the baby wipes cleansing her, Rainbow Dash was put further at ease, as if each wipe was wiping away any doubt and fear in her mind. By the time she was completely cleaned, Rainbow Dash felt much better and more receptive. Fluttershy took some baby powder and spread it all over the blue pony's nether regions. Finally, Fluttershy unfolded a new diaper and placed it on Dash and secured it in place. The diaper sealed the deal. Everything up to this point had been in an effort to break the blue Pegasus known as Rainbow Dash, but the diaper made it certain that she would stay broken. Fluttershy giggled and put her passy back in her mouth and patted her new diaper. Fluttershy giggled and picked Dash off the table and set her on the floor.
"How do you feel, baby?"
asked Fluttershy.
"I feel wonderful, Mommy!"
exclaimed Rainbow Dash.
"Wonderful. I couldn't have asked for a better filly. I love you, Dashie." "I love you too, Mommy."
As a teenage pony, Rainbow Dash was always so adventurous and apt to crashing into things. As a mentally regressed filly, she retrained those traits, and now found herself answering to Fluttershy. Her best friend was now her mommy, and it made her happy to be a filly again with a mother who loved her. Fluttershy, on the other hand, got to experience the joys of being a parent through a filly made from her best friend, who was now completely dependent on her. Caring for the regressed Rainbow Dash, much to her surprise, had brought Fluttershy more joy than any baby bird, sick bird, or animal in need of care that she had ever done. Rainbow Dash would never grow up, as it was since Fluttershy's influence that would always keep her in check. Sooner or later, some pony would discover what had befallen Rainbow Dash, but until then there was a limitless supply of diapers to use, bottle to suckle, clothes to wear, and games to play. And right now, for Rainbow Dash, that was all that mattered. The end. Yay! It's done. Okay, first thing I want to point out, although this story is good, the actual author made a second chapter, which I think is 10 times better than this. And it's not a Clopfic. It really isn't a Clopfic, but it's really, really good. This guy, at first I thought this guy was a troll, but after reading that second chapter, this dude's a genius. I mean, the way he wrote it, spectacular. I might do a special on it, but it's really long. You know, it'd probably be like a half an hour video, honestly, if I uploaded it. But I do think it'd be worth it. Personally, I would want to do it because it is really, really, really good. I'm talking, guys, you gotta read it. It's mind-blowing good. But, next point. This epic video that I'm making for Minecraft, stuff got bad yesterday. When I noticed the audio problems for this video yesterday, I decided, hey, let's kill some time and jump on Minecraft. Hey, guess what? Minecraft deleted some stuff. How? I don't know. Why? I don't know. When? Probably yesterday. Oh. The problem was, it destroyed big, big, big structures. So, it's probably going to take me a few days to rebuild, which is probably going to add to the total time it's going to take me to complete the video. I mean, I'm working really hard on this video. Just have it deleted? Yeah, I kind of rage quitted. Not going to lie. Now, for my next video, because, you know, since you're watching this, I should give you guys a sneak peek. My next video will most likely be a Minecraft video. It might even be an FPS video. I'm still trying to figure out what I want my channel to be focused around. I know I said that I could do a bunch of videos, and I still hold true to that. I can do videos that you guys want me to do for a special occasion. However, I'm still trying to find videos that I can upload regularly and what you guys can always expect. So, I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe you guys can comment telling me what videos you want me to always post up. Don't worry, fanfics are already included. But thank you for listening to DJ Pony reading the Pattycakes Chapter 1 and 2. Make sure to read the author's extra chapter. Like I said, really good. It's going to blow your mind. And have a great day.